What's up, everybody? This is Alexander King, and today we're going to be listening together to Alligator Bites Never Heal from Duchi. Now, first of all, I don't know if the pronunciation is right, but I'm sure that you will let me know in the comments down below if I will be mispronouncing her name throughout the whole video. But I will put in the first comment down below the actual timestamp of the beginning of the reaction, so when the music begins. But I do want to preface this video by explaining a little bit what's my relationship with hip-hop as a genre. I'm not a huge fan of the genre, like it's something that I can enjoy, but with a few caveats. For example, I'm a big fan of Kendrick Lamar. I actually have tickets to go and see him live in the tour that he's doing with SZA. But that's because if you're familiar with me and a little bit with my musical background, you will know that the first thing that grabs my attention when it comes to music, and that's also maybe the nature of my work as a producer and everything, I'm just much more interested at the first listen to the musical side of things, the melody, the arrangement, and these sort of things. The lyrical aspects always come second, so usually I don't even pay attention at all to the lyrics throughout the first listen. And that is what enticed me into digging deeper and deeper into the music of Kendrick Lamar, for example, which of course led me to understand and discover a phenomenal aspect of his music, which is the lyrical one, of course. But in order for me to do that step and want to dig a bit deeper, there needs to be something interesting when it comes to the musical side. Thanks to a few friends that are very big into hip-hop, I've also had the luck of witnessing live Boldy James with The Alchemist in Amsterdam and Conway the Machine. So I've had my exposure to the genre. My attention is grabbed by the musical side first, and then I dig deeper into the lyrical aspect and find out, of course, some amazing things. So yeah, this is kind of my relationship with hip-hop. Usually, in all honesty, I get kind of bored when it comes to very standard hip-hop production, very generic ones. Like, I cannot sustain listening throughout a whole record of something like that, especially modern one like trap. A lot of auto-tune, things like that. It can be enjoyable for one or two songs, 3, 4, but going through a whole record has always been very challenging for me because simply I tend to get bored. So how did we end up with Doechii? Through Kendrick Lamar, of course, because I don't remember if it was like an Instagram story or something like that, where he basically said that she was one of the best in the games. I heard one of her songs, I think the one that won the Grammy or something like that, which was very interesting on a musical standpoint. And I think it's in this record. It had a very 90s hip-hop sound, which is something I do enjoy quite a lot. So yeah, I think that this was a very long introduction, but I did want to explain a little bit where I start. But yeah, guys, let's let the music talk. We opened the record with Stankapu. I think there are going to be a lot of wrong pronunciations, so pardon my Italian inflection, if you will. Let's go.
Let's start the story backwards. I'm dead, she's dead, just another Black Lives Matter. And if I die today, I die a bastard. TikTok rapper, part-time YouTube actor. Pop my shit in a muscle relaxer. Intergalactor, worldwide capper. I eat dirty shoes and put them back in the box. Like voila, the Looney Tunes back in stock. I'm Little Miss Stinkapoo, Little Miss Who Are You? Little loose screw, fur hat with the kangaroo. Who woulda knew, who'da thunk it? Who'da got the ball from Big Moo and who'da dunk it?
Right off the bat, what a
was left up to you,
mood introduction to the record.
Talking out my ass and that's my assumption, but that's my conjunction. I'm running back to you like a fat kid at luncheon, please. I swallow my pride before I choke on my greed. Show you my cards before I gamble my seed. Fuck are we talking about? What's the discussion? Sharing memes with the chairman over some English muffins. I'm just shooting the shit over some pretty production, and it's still not enough for something. Needs more something. Who's that creeping through my rear view? 30-something. I'm not nervous. I'm just concerned for us. What if I die a tourist? What if I die on purpose? What if it wasn't even worth it? What if I'm walking alone? What if I chose while I'm casually pumping the gas and smoking the cig. What if my life was loaded? Loaded pile of shit. Whole lot of pussy and a whole lot of dick. Whole lot of bills and a whole lot of kids.
Great introduction. Those live drum feel as well. Kind of did remind me a little bit of like could be on a Kendrick Lamar record.
The only fears that I'll take to my grave. I'm pissing on you hoes living a date.
Flowing straight into Bullfrog. Live bass.
Titty sitting up high, miss nigga tough guy, sipping on a Mai Tai, money on the uprise, left, right, uppercut, punchlines make them duck, right hooks up the cut, platinum hits, fuck is up, pop star, rock star, dark skin bitch, 24-inch waist man, dinko dick, do you wanna take a ride on my eco trip, slow down when you ride.
There as well, oh guys, this is going very well.
Like a cable, we jump holes, if a bitch feeling froggy, tell her hop out, bitch, like a cable, we jump holes, Twitter fingers get your whole life logged out, bitch. I'm so expensive, so addictive, you get no attention. Bitches ain't fucking with me. I make pensions, niggas penny pinching, okay. Cha-ching, I cop a new ring, fuck a new boy, new toy, I need a new fling. Cop the Trojan condom with grooves, we get the grooving, we get the moving. My lord, yeah, my side boo thing. After the woo-woo, he get the boosting. Put the nigga on the block, he bring me back my loose change. Pimp cess with some nice tits, pussy on a nice list. All y'all frog-ass hoes should hop off my... Like a cable, we jump holes. If a bitch feeling froggy, tell her hop out, bitch. Like a cable, we jump holes. Twitter fingers get your whole life logged out.
I'm wondering now if all the record is going to be like it almost feels like transition pieces that tell a story.
You want some boiled peanuts?
We're ready on to track number 3, Boiled Peanuts.
It's a sunny day, the gang's all here, no chip on my shoulder.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but this is very giving me like Kendrick Lamar vibes.
2910 East Genesee Street, where niggas mix weed with they nicotine treats. I wish I had a soda and a dime piece each, so
Also
I could just get back and sip my lime in
kind of
peace.
reminds me more
Easy,
of
breezy,
90s
beautiful,
hip-hop,
erratic,
which I would
scatterminded,
bring more, to
manic,
be honest, than
borderline addict. I try to take the sober route and end up on a dead end. Now everything I joke about just ends up on a Reddit. Gator skin coat, Florida heat, no joke. Feel like the Tiger King, these bitches will mojo. Leo the sun sign, I'm sipping the Cosmo. Make money like pronto when Gucci my poncho. Ain't no rain up, pain on me. Niggas sweating up the block, but they ain't a stain on me. Label always up my ass like ain't no beats. Why can't all these label niggas just let me be? Let me breathe. Niggas want me R.I.P. I've been rested with my peace, and that's the irony. I'm a dying sunflower, leaving a trail of seeds. In the 813, this my legacy. It's a sunny day.
I think also the music business
on my shoulder.
wholeheartedly agree.
It's a sunny day.
It's not a nice place.
The gang's all here. No chip on my shoulder.
And again, guys, like you might have already noticed, but I'm drawn, as I said, much more towards the instrumental side of things and the arrangement side of things. But what I'm catching, and I'll stop here for a second, what I'm catching on a lyrical side, it's also interesting. It's almost like going hand in hand with the music vibe that has been presenting. So the music is growing in these first 3 tracks, which seem a little bit like transition pieces to just build. It's like a backstory of a movie or something like that, if you know what I mean. And the things that I'm catching from the lyrics kind of double down on that feeling. And of course, it's also a first listen, so there is no way that I can catch all the lyrical references and all the rhyme structures, but again, what I'm getting, it's a lyrical vibe that it's really working together very well with the music production choices. And if you're a fan and you live for hip-hop, I don't know if this is a perspective that's interesting to you, but this is as real as I can keep it, guys. So I gravitate towards the music first and then the lyrics. But yeah, let's move on to track number 4.
Hey,
which I think is the one that I've
thought
heard.
it was all over.
What's up, Doechii?
Hey, girl.
You know, it's been a little minute since you and I have had a chat.
Has it really?
Probably since, like, your last EP, All the Places You'll Go.
Oh, wow. It's been a minute. Yeah.
I've been getting some calls.
And I love
People are a
these,
little bit worried about you.
Not worried.
And I know that I was kind of that
autobiographical
outlet for you, so
way
why don't you just
writing.
tell me what's been going on?
Okay. Remember old dude from
Because you're
2019?
telling a story at the
Nice
end of
clean
the day,
nigga
yeah.
did me dirtier
With a
than
better
laundry.
story
Took a
than
scroll
your
through
own.
his IG just to get a DM from his wifey. I was so confused, what should Doechii do? She didn't know about me and I didn't know about Sue. I opened up the messages and had to hit the Zoom. Turns out the girl was really a dude. Nigga think he slick back till I slip back. Got my lick back, turned a nigga to a knick-knack. I moved on, dropped a couple of songs, and then I went and got signed. Now it's 2021.
Okay, I just feel like this is the perfect opportunity for us to just take a second and kind of unpack what's happened to you. You know, this guy cheated on you and...
Fuck it. Platinum record this, Bible record that. I'm making so much money, I'm all over the net. I'm moving so fast, no time to process. And no, I'm not in a gang, but I'm always on set. Wristwatch, drip drop, label want the TikToks. Now
Just
I'm making
such an
TikTok music,
entertaining
what the fuck? I need a cleanse, need a
beat,
detox. But
but
we
the
ain't
music-
got time to
musical
stop. The
side of
charts
things,
need us.
it just
Fast
made
forward
so
me,
much more interesting.
2023.
You
I'm
just want to
stacking
know what
lots of
happened.
cheese
It's
and
just
making
telling a
more.
story.
My grass is really green
in
and
chronological
honestly, I
order,
can't even
it's
fucking
so
cap
cool.
no more. This is a really dark time for me. I'm going through a lot.
By a lot, you mean drugs.
I wouldn't.
Drugs?
No, it's
No?
a natural plan.
No, I'm not judging.
I'm not an addict.
I'm just saying.
I don't
You
think.
want to talk about it?
I mean, fuck. I like pills. I like drugs. I like getting money. I like strippers. I like to fuck. I like day drinking and day parties in Hollywood. I like doing Hollywood shit. Snorted Bollywood. What can I say? The shit works. It feels good. And my self-worth's at an all-time low. And just when it couldn't get worse, my ex crashed my place and destroyed all I owned. Whoopsie, made a oopsie. $100,000 oops made me loopy. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. Don't wanna have to turn a nigga guts into soup beans.
Whoa. Okay, Doechii. We don't want to revert back into our old ways. So we're going to try a breathing exercise, okay?
All right,
When I breathe,
so
you
good,
breathe.
guys.
All right?
What a
Let's
great
go.
song. You can see how these go viral. Like the music alone has the potential, of course, to just go viral and become a background and shit. But with the lyrics, track number 5, Catfish.
Tell a bitch who fly. Step up in this bitch, I look too fly. Cop the Dior shit on Ventura. Took a midnight swim in my chula. Hating
bass
bitches
is so
caught my
low.
medulla. I showed the bitch my pen, then I schooled her. Shot a essay them in my chula. Doechii the Don, Doechii the Dean, Doechii Supreme, the swamp Buddha. Freaky little, sneaky little, creepy little whack bitch. Creeping on me, speaking on me, sleeping on me mattress. Now I got some bands to burn and bars to bend them backwards. It's time to wake them up cause they been sleeping on the track list. Body so attractive, y'all be giving catfish. Log them off the web and every gangster's giving actress. Gangsters giving actress and all these fake activists. Leave me baffled, bewildered, relax a bit. Let me relax a bit, I think I need to cool it off. I put some pep up in my step and then I do it up. I try my cutlery and hit my jeweler up.
It's so good, guys.
Step up in this bitch, I look too fly. Cop the Dior shit on Ventura. Took a midnight swim in my chula. Hating bitches clog my medulla. I showed the bitch my pen, then I schooled her. Shot a essay them in my chula.
Also the lyrics, like
Doechii the Don, Doechii the Dean, Doechii Supreme, the swamp
the rhymes delivery. It's not like excessively fast, which is very cool in certain contexts, but it also makes it a little bit easier. Maybe it's also just for me because I'm not as used to this genre, but it's easier to follow.
That was on a Saturday, mud on the Prada boot, and that was on a bad day. I'm the hardest rapper that your motherfucking training take. Tell a bitch who fly. Step up in this bitch, I look too fly. Cop the Dior shit on Ventura. Took a midnight swim in my chula. Hating bitches clog my medulla. I showed the bitch my pen, then I schooled her. Shot a essay them in my chula. Doechii the Don, Doechii the Dean, Doechii Supreme, the swamp ruler.
another very solid track and another very short track as well, which seems to be the trend. I don't know actually how long the whole record is, but I am enjoying in this format. Also because it's kind of helping with the issue that I usually have with hip-hop when the musical side is not as interesting. As I said, I tend to get bored. Here the musical side is interesting, but on top of that the songs are very short. So there aren't, like, usually also when I do some production work for hip-hop artists, it's the standard formula that producers tend to follow, at least what I've been told. And again, from working with people in the industry, it's the 3 verses. It's like you do a verse, which is usually 16 bars, depending on the BPM, but usually 16 bars. Then there is like a musical break or the chorus, depending on the style. Then you go again, break, and then you go again. Here it's interesting because it's all kind of connected and it almost feels like one big verse without particular breaks. Like there are some, I guess, parts that you could call choruses, but they're not overly musical. It does remind me a lot, again, from what I've heard in my limited exposure to the genre, much more, as I said, the 90s hip-hop, the 80s hip-hop, the first season of Hip Hop Evolution on Netflix, if that makes sense. Alright guys, let's move on to the next track. It's called Skip. Hopefully it's not a skip.
Tryna stay ahead and stormy weather till it rain day. It's 100 people tryna help me, but I feel the same way. Suffer loss of vision, but I'm fuck be.
Very interesting again, because here the music it's much more minimal when it comes to the arrangement, which leaves space for the more melodic rhymes delivery. The one thing that I have to say is I'm not catching any particularly like strong lyrics. Like there are some very entertaining lyrics. It's not like one of the things that I like about Kendrick Lamar, for example, that are very like deep or philosophical or, you know, extremely peculiarly written, most poetic. This is more like straightforward. It's entertaining. Some very interesting also insights on certain things of the music industry, for example. But maybe that's the thing that like I haven't found, for example, bar specific piece of lyrics and text that it's really jumping out to me and that just makes me want to stop the song and just reread it. But again, this is also just a first listen, so I think that I'm catching like 25% of what she's actually saying. Let's move on to Hide and Seek. And it flows so well, like all the songs seem to be almost connected. loving also this more like vocal exploration, more melodic, more like a lot of harmonies going together. It's almost like, I don't know if that's what's going on, but almost like
focus, right? Pleasing me is a luxury. Please tell me you won't kill my vibe. Pray and I pray to the pain away. Pray to the Lord it'll rain again. Fade away, straight away. I can tell you are not paid. Benjamins and Franklins might have to hit the bank again. Deposit what you owe, don't make me ask you for the check again. I fall up to the top until I fall again. Niggas knows bleed. Benjamins, Franklins, Timlins, stankin'. Niggas knows bleed.
Maybe what I'm loving the most so far is that it feels like a record. Besides one or two songs, so far there are clear like standout singles, but it's a record. And I love that. Blue.
I'm constantly trying to remember, like, okay, you have to chase your goals, but you gotta check in with your mom, and you gotta make sure your sisters are okay, you gotta make sure your bills are paid, but you gotta make sure you have fun and time for you, time for your friends, and like, I just constantly feel like I'm neglecting parts of my life.
Nope. God made a day.
Relatable.
24 hours.
Yeah.
It's not a lot of time. Because you just can't do it all in one moment. There's the past, present, and the future. You gotta put pieces in places. It's 24 hours. You take part of those hours, you do what you can do, and you go to bed.
It's like reverse loops. Such an interesting sound for the kick as well. It's very short and punchy. Almost like a kick without low frequencies. What I mean, it's like this barely feels like a song, like a single. It's an album track. It's building on a narrative within the record. It's I love these kind of things, and also it's very honest. It's like it's very relatable.
You have to have a place to live. You have to have money. You have to maintain things, and that's just the way of life.
Wait. This right away feels like a song.
No need to bring fall back in August, September. You should just fall back in. Wait.
Strong R&B vibe.
Who wants to clear the fog and all the smoke in your mirrors? Well, you could just fall back in. Wait. Delete your call log and clear your agenda. You should just eat what's on your plate. What do you think would happen? You wait on it like a laxative. Life is just like a settlement, waiting for you to cash on it. Life is just like a bike, it don't move unless you pedal. And less about who is better and more about who blessing them. Softer than gelatin, peanuts to elephants. You dumb as a boss of Ross if you think it's irrelevant. My granny been popping Zanny since CBS met the nanny. My mammy Danny, she chipper than Annie. And I'm not talking to family, but I've been dreaming of fishing since I've been watching the Grammys. And I'm here to stay like the shit in your panties. I need some standing ovation since y'all can't seem to understand me. I might look fire in the Matrix, I hope I'm sticking my landing. No need to bring fall back in August, September.
Kind of what I said before, it's like it's also following, I think, more of a traditional structure.
Who wants to clear the fog and all the smoke in your mirrors?
And also more dense lyrics delivery.
Delete your
to my crib, still a baby by day, bad bitch by night, still applying my gloss from red to green light. Niggas calling my phone, bitches calling my phone, private calling my phone, blocking you off my phone. Bill collectors, roach and bug inspectors calling my phone. Who you checking if I'm disrespecting you with my tone? No need to bring fall back in August, September. You should just fall back and wait. Who wants to clear the fog and all the smoke in your mirrors? When you could just fall back and wait.
That bass.
Delete your call log and clear your agenda.
It really feels like a journey.
You should
Really
just
like her own
eat on
journey to
your plate.
where she's at now, which is a Grammy winner, I guess. Kind of crazy. But I also think that like the not so, like having not so crazy lyrical delivery, I don't know if there is a better term for that, but just like rapping, I guess. It's not like crazy fast or complicated and stuff like that, which I think that in today's day and age also makes it easier. Also, you know, for people to, I want to say sing along, I don't know if that's the way that you should say that, rap along, I guess. But it kind of helps, I think, in today's day and age with, you know, the TikToks and the Instagram Reels and stuff like that, where a lot of people sing themselves to that. I think that that might also be an aspect of this. I don't know if she became famous on TikTok. She did mention something in The Nile is a River or whatever that song was called, about TikTok, like getting big on TikTok and etc. etc. I don't know her backstory, to be honest, but do let me know in the comments if that's the case. And we move on to Death Roll.
Speed the freeway when I need a breeze. Wine and Chinese when I feel uneasy. Fall to my knees, take a line, I needed a boost. Stumble inside of the booth, mumbling none of the truth. As sweat drips down my tits, I contemplate how did ever get like this. I contemplate how did ever get this rich or get this bag. I wonder what them labels see in a bitch this black. I wonder what my friends all think when I'm not there. I love the way my ideas flow when I'm not scared. I love the way my hips roll slow, but I don't like the way it feels when my vices are absent. I'm not there. Sleep all day, all night, no time to work. Ex by fiance, can't make it work. Bad bitches get burned, but now that bridge is burning. When them tables turn, you can't call back. Ring, got that call, but I can't call back. Feeling all alone, and I can't start that. I got shit to prove, no time to fall back, fall for who is where you left at. I wonder what's the point, I wonder why fight. I go to light the joint, I wonder why light. I feel so ignorant, sick of being friendly only bring bad business. If repetition is the master's practice, then I'm a mathematician when it comes to fashion. Doechii giving trash key tour, your fate is a detour, I'm not none of these whores. Shed just like loose skin. I lost friends and lost kin. Closer than him, these loose ends. I'd rather choose me over them. These loose ends over him when I'm bleeding and I'm fading out. You know I gotta up that stock.
I'm curious also to know what you guys think, like if you're a fan of hip-hop. This feels to me like the essence of the genre. It's like catchy or interesting music and beats, and a very just like honest, interesting delivery on top. You're telling a story, you're saying something that makes sense as a story. Again, it's like, it just, at least to me, it just feels way more interesting than just rapping about whatever and just bragging. I don't know, it's that, as I said, can be very entertaining, but for very short bursts. I wouldn't necessarily listen to a whole record talking about how big my car is. Let's move on to Profit.
Dirty
Diamond under my fingernails, blood on my top hat. Nigga talking tough, I had to peel the nigga top back. Flowing on the beat, my engine nigga on mute to talk back. Black bitches always bending backwards on the soft mat.
This feels like
acrobatics,
like Alchemist production.
First ass down. I was playing father figure, now I'm making 6 now. 6 figures, now my shit's bigger and you're sick now. Who would've thought that Jayla Hickman be a hit now? I rep my city despite the fact that they hated me. I'm breaking bread with bird bitches like catering. I'm making peace with the fact that I'm going poppin' shit. I'm making poppin' shit, but I'm still poppin' shit. My label hate the direction I'm going, they knock my shit. Stick to the plan and ignore 'em, I can't acknowledge it. They don't make statues of critics, they don't make statues of fans. I'm not no politician, I can't be shaking them hands. Fuck modest, fuck polish, fuck the politics. I pledge allegiance to the motherfucking prophet, bitch.
Taylor Hickman.
Hello?
You in them school still?
We recording right now.
This really feels like just documenting the journey of making it through the music industry, guys. It's so cool.
I just want to tell you that I'm proud of you. I love you. Like, talk your shit, go crazy. You know what I mean? Go be the icon that you are. That's all.
And again, it's the very relatable, at least for someone that kind of works in the industry, trying to be as independent as possible. But you know what I mean? It's like being familiar with some of the logic and things that happen behind the scenes in the music industry. And it's very interesting to see. It's like, for example, the label that says like that you take a direction that they don't like, and then you don't know if they're going to put your album out there or if they're just going to shelf it. It's things that actually happen. And for artists, especially young ones and up and coming ones, these are things that can just destroy your whole career. As I said, it's not a great environment or a great world, but it's very refreshing to hear something like this. But yeah, let's move on to boom bap.
Rap, 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 rappity rap, rap, rappity rap, boom bap, 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 bap. They said they can't, but they said they want me to rap. They want real rap from a bitch, like they out rapping a bitch. Yeah, she could clap a little bit, do that, they ain't saying shit. That ass a magnet, I get it. You know, attractive and shit. I just can't sing a little bit. I mean, that shit was a hit. You know exactly what it is. The choir gon' sing what it is. Top 100, what it is. Numero uno, what it is. Favorite song, what it is. Turn me on, what it is. Even the moms know what it is, but y'all niggas can't see what it is. What the fuck is it? What it is, what the fuck is it? Boom bap cap, boom bap rap, boom bap cap, boom bap.
Again, it's like that. People get it and people don't
get
get it.
On the phone. Tell him it's a rap, nigga. Get top on the phone. Tell him it's all rap, nigga. Say it's real and it's rap, and it boom and it bap and it bounce and it clap and it's house and it's rap. It's everything. I'm everything. I gave my soul to this shit. 8 lumps of coal for this shit. Went on the road for this shit. Played humble for this shit. Mugs be goals for this shit. Might call J. Cole for this shit. I'm with the bull and the shits. I'm going home with the shit. Got get top on the phone.
First bit of autotune that I've heard, I think, which is also kind of refreshing. I just love it, this whole storytelling vibe of like making it through the industry, guys. Like, the more it goes on, the more engaged I am with it.
Wake up,
Nissan
get your
Altima.
tits up in my makeup, face fuck, get your bake up, fake blood, fake tough, niggas dicks up, put your sticks up for the motherfucking princess, rates up, jigs up, put your dicks up, get your dicks up, put your motherfucking sticks up, they suck, that's tough, nigga, pay up, get your rates up for the motherfucking princess. But bullshit me, she freaky, kinda league, style llama, Doechii, cooler than a fan, but she get hotter than a sauna, take a trip out of Japan and I tsunami her vagina, wine it down a Benihana, I'm the new hip hop Madonna, I'm the new hip hop Madonna, I'm the trap Ray Jones. I don't know what type of motherfucking crack
Nice.
they own. I'm like Carrie Bradshaw with a back brace on. I've been carrying you bitches now for way too long. I'm a black bitch, purple cunt. Stack chips, smoke a blunt. All beef gets smoked. I'm a real
Switching
fly
it out
bitch.
much
You a
more as
coach
well.
hoe. I'm a real bite bitch. Every coast hoe. She was talking on the net. She wanna approach though. I got these bitches white face. You a ghost hoe. You a Doechii stand on a post hoe. Suck it up, stand up. Say that shit with your chest. You bitches barking over bones. I got digits to fetch. I can't do pictures. I'm too busy. I don't deal with the press. You the type of hoe to leave a broke nigga impressed. You look a mess hoe. Broke dick got you looking real stressed hoe. These broke niggas ain't cunt or fetch hoe. Stay up, stay woke, stay blessed hoe. You need a wake up, ain't cup, get your tits sucked in my makeup, face fuck, get your bake up, fake blood, fake tough niggas dick suck.
This also feels much more like a single type of song. I don't know if this was a single in the record, but
they suck, that's tough nigga, pay up, get your rates up for the motherfucking. Put the motherfucking money in my motherfucking hands. I'm in Gucci in a bonnet, spinning motherfucking bands. I got haters, I got fans, I got stands in the stands. Do they love her or they hate her? Either way they spinning bands. I could really give a damn, I could really give a fuck. Long ass you bitches know what's up. It's Doechii, bitch, Miss D.O.E. Don daughter, bitch, you know
Production
kiss
is
me.
so
They like
good as
Doechii
well.
do the Lulu, you a loose
Just that
screw. She
rolling
really
bass
giving
that
cunt
keeps
in a
on
pussy
hammering the
voodoo.
same
She swapped the
note.
old nigga for a bitch ain't new. She munching on the vibes while she watching Hulu.
Dramatic piano.
Wake up, ain't cup, get your tits up in my makeup, face fuck, get your bake up. Fake
This
up,
again
fake
feels
tough,
more
niggas
like a
dick
song
suck,
that you
put
will
your
find
sticks
in
up
like
for the
top
motherfucking
50 hip hop
princess.
on
Rates up, jigs
Spotify
up, put your
kind
dicks
of
up, get your
playlist.
dicks up, put your motherfucking sticks up. They suck, that's tough, nigga, pay up, get your rates up for the motherfucking princess.
Nice. GTFO, get the fuck out, I guess.
Get the fuck out my
Get the fuck out my way, bitch. Get the fuck out my way, bitch. Get the fuck out my way, bitch. Get the fuck out my way.
move, bitch. Get out the way. If you plan on heavy stepping, girl, you better side shape. Peter Piper, pimpin' poker, call me Mrs. Parlay. And I'm carrying these bitches like my period. Like, why you say I do that shit when I didn't do that shit? Pull up looking like a lick, then I sped off in a Benz. Victoria's Secret, she in lingerie and shit. 2 feet kicking shit, we only just doing shit.
Get the fuck out my way, bitch. Get the fuck out my way, bitch. Get the fuck out my way, bitch. Get the fuck out my way.
Pussy bitch, get the fuck. Get the whip like Bentley truck. Pussy hoe keep starting shit. Blicky make a dive and duck. Blicky make a dive and duck. Extend
More like a trap vibe, I guess.
Line these pussy bitches up and make them do the Doechii dope. Gone bitch, I got the
At least
clip
on
in
the
a
production, like
banana
the bass.
two-tone bitch. I
Some
feel like
bass,
Thanos in this
so
bitch. I'm
giant.
too stoned bitch. I be like, then I'm gone bitch. I be like, then I'm gone. Higher than a drone. Pussy hoe leave me alone. I be on these bitches' minds in they head just like a comb. I'm too grown, I'm too on, I'm too rich and I'm too stoned. What the fuck is you on? Get the fuck out my home.
Get the fuck out my way, bitch. Get the fuck out my way, bitch. Get the fuck out my way, bitch. Get the fuck out my way.
Bitch move, bitch scram. I go ape shit, I go ham. Swear I'll fuck me up a bitch. Swear I'll fuck me up a man. Talking shit on Instagram, see me and start to stuttering. I stomp a bitch out in my vest and Timberlands. I'm drinking porn star martinis and my Easy Breezy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini. Wanna be me, you can't be me. Hoes give me the heebie-jeebies, hoes give me the. I don't wanna mingle, you know what to do when you see me.
A lot of references back to like
Get the
jealous,
fuck
like
out
the
my
wrong
way,
type of
bitch.
competition,
Get the fuck out my way, bitch.
drinking and just
Get the
other
fuck
shit.
out my way.
It just again, it's a very relatable struggles as well, especially for this generation. I feel like also with social media and stuff like that. Feels like a very representative record for this kind of journey, for this specific time.
Top yeah, give me top yeah, you top yeah, give me top yeah, give me top yeah. 5 a.m. top hill, okay. No Richard Mille, my breast, okay. Top hill make that make she pay. 500 bill for my milk, okay. No car, don't need gas. I'm so ahead of this fashion. 500K on my wrist, okay. 5 a.m. top hill, okay. changing, I'm gauging. Niggas switch things, no face, no case. Niggas switch states, new name, new face. Still got don't need gas. I'm so ahead of this fashion.
This might be, so far, the first one that it's maybe a bit dragging. Like a lot of those switch out, it just feels longer than it actually is. Like I see that it's 2 minutes 16, it feels like a longer song.
Exactly.
Like for maybe the first partial piece in the record so far for me.
Okay.
It's a vibe song, like a vibe track on the record, I get it. Very R&B, Caesar type of vibe.
You gon' be the side to hit it low. Drop it down to the floor now. Try to hit it right, but hit it slow. Talking fast, bring it low. You gon' bring the top down. When I hit him, it's a knockout. Bring it low. You hit it, I hit it slow. You like the way you move. You like the way you move.
I love this reverb. Reverse, and in R&B in general, also the weekend or Caesar, as I said.
You drive, you buy, I trip, we fight. I sell, you sell, I buy. Trip, life, taking me over the ride.
Feels like the more commercial in but that's absolutely not great song. The only thing I'll say is a little bit like the last one, it just feels longer than it actually is, because there isn't a lot of change in the delivery or the melody or the beat. It's something that works, of course, when like, it makes it more catchy, right? Because you get used to the and it does feel longer than it actually is. Fireflies. Oof. That's a slow rhythm. And that 808, it's so low.
Sick of niggas calling me childish. All I gotta show is my mileage. Niggas ain't cut right tracing. I've been up up so late, you been up so late. Think about you, no friendship. Think about you and your fragrance. Tricking on hoes like Sally on toes. I'm doing these shots, no picking me up. Doing these shots, no smithing, ayy. Calling me up like mittens, yeah. Throwing shit back, no photo. All of that shit worth mentioning. Clicking these walls till you calling my name. I'm writing these songs till you hear my pain. Last ball man got the last bitch up, so it's one last try in the back of your truck. You gon' want sneak up and links us. You gon' want sit more stare at the blinker. You gon' went way too far with the finger. I'ma fall back like a sprinkler. Don't call back till I bling bling bling.
Those
and we
choirs
gon'
in the
fuck around do the
background.
same
Oh
damn
my
thing.
God.
We going off the stove like
Almost feels
Boston
like
over hotter than
Lord.
Hell's Kitchen. Let's get the fucking kissing. Let's get the munching, holding, gripping. Instead of that nigga ain't worth the mention. Let's get the biting, soaking, sipping. My body do things for you that I never seen her do. I open my spleen for you, and I can do shit that you wouldn't believe. I'ma surrender my body to please you.
The issue, if you want, is that I get way distracted by the production. I'm not really listening to the lyrics at all, in all honesty. But for me, that's a very positive thing on the first listen.
Open up, get the fuck this love drop. We go up above these assumptions. Push it out, get it out, Mr. Monster. Yeah, out, yeah, out. You could never say I never fuck with you, and you could never say I never made love to you. You could never say I never tried. Yeah, out, yeah, out.
This could be a weekend song. For sure the sexiest one so far in the record.
Driving me crazy, sounds so shady. Baby, little baby, drive me crazy. I'm not 80, I'm not 80, I'm baby.
I'm very surprised this one doesn't have way more streams than it actually has.
Don't let me down, fireflies. Keep the light till it's over. Underground over time. Keep the light till there's closure. Trying to take my time with you,
You can sing as well.
Always from the side of you, the shadows would I let. Please keep me from discrepancies that hold me from my
Almost
life.
Ranky, cadence and vibe in her singing this out.
Let me down, fireflies. Keep the light till it's over. Underground over time. Keep
Such a good song, my god. I'm really surprised this doesn't have more. It's like one of the least streamed on the record, at least on Spotify. Wow. Maybe people don't just take the time to go through the whole record and find these songs, but
It's done.
Beverly Hills.
It's dead. I'm not hitting him up anymore.
Talk that shit, I'ma talk it. Get your shit before I walk it. Don't think about it, lock in. Had that grip and you lost it. Talk that shit, I'ma talk it. Get your shit before I walk it. Don't think about it, lock in. Had that grip and you lost. Sick of, waking up to piss all in the bathroom. Straight up.
I also have to say this record overall,
Another life without you.
by virtue of songs away from the other one, it's less hip-hop than I was expecting.
Let me
I guess I
talk
also
my
should
shit
have trust the
tonight.
Grammys when it comes to categories.
Get your shit before I walk in. Okay.
It's much more R&B and hip-hop than I was expecting, to be honest.
You lost. Talk that shit, I'ma talk it. I talk. Get your shit before I walk in. I walk in. cause you are somewhere in Beverly Hills. You don't recognize who you is. You missing out on rank, a compromise where we live. And I won't try to brag in your ear,
Most
but
of
every
these
time you
beats
speak, I'm
feel
just
so
interpreting feel. It's hard.
organic, as in like they were actually playing like the guitar, the bass, and the drums. It doesn't feel like stale. I don't know, like nowadays you can create things with plugins and make it sound real, but it actually feels like
I do
it's been
big things, I got big plans. I got big dreams, need a real man. You down real bad if you think I'm a not talk how I walk that walk.
the accents on the bass, for
To
example.
be so argumentative, I'd rather cause you are
very
somewhere
much
in
better.
Beverly Hills. You don't recognize who you is. You missing out on rank, a compromise where we live. And I won't try to brag in your ear, but every time you speak, I'm just interpreting feel. It's hard. It's hard, so hard, so hard. Oh. Sick of tossing over crumbs in my silk sheet. Straight up. You think about another girl, not me. Fed up. I never really was your type, was I? Yeah, but baby, talk your shit tonight. I'ma talk it, get your shit.
Not only she can sing, but she has a great singing voice.
Had that grip and you lost it. Talk that shit, I'ma talk. Get
This is
your shit.
another great song.
No more fix, but I like it. Had that grip and you lost it. And every side is a sign of the times. Find time to get high, get away from a bad vibe. A fine line between a hoe and a dime. Might die if I try being caught on your sidelines. You drive by, all that I bought. You get by, that I walk. You're down bad if you think I'm a not talk how I walk. Gotta walk that walk slow. You don't fix but I lock in. Had that grip and you lost it. Talk that shit, I'ma talk it. Get your shit for a walk. It's hard. No more fix but I lock it. Had that grip and you lost it.
Nice. Last one. Title track. Starts off again with a very strong R&B vibe. The closing of this record feels much more like SZA than Kendrick. I know that I keep on referencing those Jews, but I don't have as many points of reference as I usually do with rock and metal music. Nice chord progression. Makes me think also, like, makes me wonder, I should say, whether this, like, it feels like it's talking about the relationship a lot as well. If it's also like a double entendre for the relationship with the music, given how many references there are also to her musical career. Or maybe it's just a guy that she met. Billie Eilish vibes.
gotta understand the path that you're going on, everybody can't go. And you can't take everybody where you're going. You remember I used to talk to you about the story about Abraham and Lot, and you remember how he wanted to take Lot with him. Everybody can't go where you're going.
I'm officially impressed. Wow. This is very different, honestly, guys, than what I was imagining going into this. And also, I guess, like the whole preface that we did at the beginning of the video is relevant, of course, for the hip hop songs that are in here. But again, there is at least a 50-50 split. I feel like the second half of the record is much more of an R&B, almost like indie pop in certain songs. Which I really enjoy. Honestly, like this is not the type of record where I can go and do like a deep dive. Of course, you could do a deep dive on the musical side of things and on the lyrical aspects, I'm sure, but not necessarily in terms of like chord progressions and production adjustments and the things that I usually talk about when it comes to rock music. But overall, like such a pleasant listening experience, especially for the format of this whole thing. It's like as I said, it's a record. It kind of makes sense also when you go and look at the amount of streams that the song got. It's like there is such a big difference between the catchy ones, like not the catchy ones because most of these are catchy, but the ones that are fully formed, that they repeat a lot when there is a clear structure, they're a bit longer, and the ones that are more like carrying a certain vibe and carrying the story forward. I love this. Like as an album lover myself, like I do prefer to consume music in the album format than just playlist or single type of thing. And you know, as someone that also does music and makes music for a job, it's like I do really appreciate also the amount of thought and work that goes into creating a track list and creating a story that continues and goes through. Also when it comes to the production, because you don't want something too sharp when you're jumping from one to the other. Fantastic, honestly. I really enjoyed this. This is an album that I know that I will go back and listen to, which, as I said in the intro, is not something that happens to me that often when it comes to hip hop. Usually it's somewhere, let's say a musical genre where I tend to gravitate towards songs. With the exception, of course, as I said, of a few artists. And this is also something that I will be extremely curious to hear live, because I'd be also curious to find out, like on a stage production standpoint and a track list, of course, like the set list when it comes to the concert, how she would arrange something like this. I honestly don't even know if this is her first full length record or if she had some before. It's brilliant. I think, as I said, for the hip hop sections, it feels to me as an outsider to the genre, it feels like this is what the genre should be about. So it's like a catchy, interesting beat and production, and then a very relatable storytelling on top, which doesn't necessarily need to have like crazy double entendres and like crazy rhyming schemes. Of course, those are very cool and interesting, and they lure you in to try and decipher everything and listen to through and through. But it's quick. It's like a quicker appeal, and honestly, again, especially for someone that is not as accustomed to the genre, it makes it an even easier first listen. And as I said, it's a record that I will for sure go back and listen to. Guys, I hope that you enjoyed this. I don't know if my perspective as an outsider was insightful or interesting to you at all. If that's the case, this is a genre that also for work reason I'm very interested in digging a bit deeper into. I'm starting to work with more and more hip hop and R&B artists, so listening to something like this, it's also something that I feel like I have to do to become a better producer myself. And also for my own music, of course, and my own songs, which do have from time to time a little bit of hip hop and again R&B influences sparkle through. So if that's the case, like if you found this interesting, do give me recommendations. With everything that I've said in this video, and as I said, like being a big fan of artists like Kendrick Lamar and Boldy James and this vibe, do leave me recommendations if there are other records that I should be checking out. It's kind of fun because it's almost a blank canvas for me. So maybe you can recommend me like the very true classics of the genre, and we can listen to them together, and you can have my fresh perspective on those as well. That being said, guys, if you made it this far, first of all, wow, thank you so much for the patience. And if you're curious to find out what I do, I, as always, leave all the links down below in the description box. You can listen to my music. And again, let me know what you think about this record if you're not familiar, especially with this genre. And if you're familiar with the genre, leave me recommendations for more things that we can go and listen together to. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you at the next one. Bye.